everybody. Grandma Schu and Grandpa Schu want to read to you today. It's another great Mo Willems book. And, oh, wave to everybody, Grandpa Schu. Yeah, thank you. You can see his hand. It's a blur, isn't it? This is the craziest title of all of Mo Willems' books, I think. Piggie is cooking something, but whatever it is, the flies really like it. That tells me it's old food. It's not fresh food. People like fresh food, but piggies like slop. Slop is old food. It's the old leftovers that you need to throw into your garbage disposal. Or you give them to, if you have pigs, that you're growing pigs at home, they love slop. Can you say that word, slop? Okay, I really like slop. Here comes Piggie with a bowl of slop and the flies falling. La 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 la. And Gerald looks happy. Hi, Gerald. Hi, Piggie. Yikes! Gerald says he gets a smell of the awful slop. And he points right to the bowl and says, "What is that?" Piggie smiles and shows it to him. He says, "Well, this is slop." Gerald doesn't know what that is. He says, "Slop? Yummy, yummy slop," says Piggie. I don't think Gerald agrees. Gerald raises his eyebrows and say, "Yummy?" You want to say that with him? You're like, you don't believe it? Yummy? You eat that? Say that with me, Papa.
You eat that?
Well, of course she loves it. But Gerald wouldn't think of eating it. Piggie says, "Sure, I eat this. Pigs really, 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 really like slop." Eating slop is part of pig culture. Gerald says, "Oh." Look how happy he is. Notice Gerald is holding the end of his trunk so he can't smell it. Gerald says, "Should it smell like that?" Piggie goes, sniff, sniff. What happens? His hat popped. Yeah, his hat popped completely off. His face turned green and his snout turned purple. But then his face turns orange and green. And he says, "Yes, it's supposed to smell like that." Gerald says, "Well, what about all those flies?" Piggie says, "The flies are how you know it is ripe and ready to eat." Here, Gerald, do you want to try my slop? Gerald says, "Do I want to try your slop?" Piggie's trying to be very generous. He just doesn't understand. Look at Gerald. He says, as big as you can, "No way!" Let's do that again. No way! And of course it bowls poor Piggie over, and he's spilling the slop, it looks like. Let's see if he does. Not really. But Piggie can't believe that Gerald doesn't like slop. And in a tiny, tiny word, he says, Oh, okay. He can't believe Gerald doesn't like slop. And he carries it away from Gerald, and his feelings are hurt, and the flies are coming. And Gerald says to himself, I think I hurt Piggie's feelings. Piggie, wait, please. Oh, Piggie's crying. He says, yes, Gerald, I will gulp, try your slop. Gulp means he doesn't want to, it sounds terrible. I will gulp, try your slop. Now, is that a good friend or is that a good friend? He doesn't want it, but he's going to be a good friend. Piggie says, yay! Maybe you will really like slop. Gerald says, maybe. He puts it up in his face and he says, try a big taste. Gerald says, I will try a small taste. And he sticks his trunk in and he picks up a tiny little pea. Happens to be pea, and peas in today's slop. There might be potatoes, there might be anything, there might be bones. Piggie says, that is a small taste. Gerald's doing the best he can. He's scared to try it. Piggie says, you are close to trying slop. He's getting it closer and closer to his mouth. You are closer to trying slop. Closer, says Piggie. He finally puts it on his tongue. And Piggie says, you tried it. Look at Gerald. He's turning green. He hates it so bad. His eyes are purple and orange. And here he's turned all purple with now his orange. One eye is orange and purple. And Piggie says, spicy, isn't it? Spicy, that usually means something good. Do you know how I get that old Schu taste, Gerald? Somehow the slop tastes like old shoes. Look, he's still just, and more, old shoes. Elephant is just, he's sick to his stomach. And he's saying sick to your stomach type words. Irk, 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 irk. Come on, do that with me. Irk, 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 irk. He looks like he's going to be sick to me. Oh, now he's feeling better, but he's polka dotted. So, Gerald, do you really like slop? And he's got a whole bowl full. Gerald says, doesn't know what he's going to say. So he tells the truth. No, Piggie, I do not really like slop. But, Gerald says, I am glad I tried it. You think that's the end? Nope, I think there's a little bit more. Because I really like you, Piggie. Oh, Gerald. I think that's the end. Oh, Gerald. And, oh no. That's Piggie Piggie pulls out of the bowl of slop an old dead fish skeleton. And he says to Gerald, "Do you want some dessert?" And Gerald says, "Don't push it, bub." Meaning, no way could I take that. And now I know we've come to the end. Wasn't that a funny story? I don't think I would ever like slop. See you next time.